It is the year 2026. I have just graduated college, and I am a romantic about human language. I find myself, rather peculiarly, energized by the idea of writing letters. Dear you, I begin over and over after smoothing down the paper. The word dear is at center of gravity in my world. It implies how very endearing you are to me, which is true, but all too difficult to confess outright. Dear. Dear. The rest of this letter is up to my imagination. What can I express? That is the question. Part of me wants to stretch this humble epistolary form to its limit, to communicate both consolation and information, to be abundantly creative in the space provided. What if the experience of reading my letter could be akin to the feeling of holding an atlas? That the words I write can invoke an encyclopedic, all-encompassing inclusivity. To write anything for you is to go into uncharted waters. I aim to start and end with a sense of real adventure and love. Well, I can begin with an excuse for why I have not written to you for so long. It is a good excuse, I think. I spent the past 5 months finishing up my college degree and applying to graduate school. Applying to graduate school, I've come to realize, is an all-consuming, brain-exploding affair. Just writing my proposal for a graduate thesis was a mad rush of compiling sources and ideas and refining my language until it was absolutely precise. For my thesis, I've decided to look at the gendered history of World War I. I'll be investigating how Indian soldiers in the British Indian Army understood their own masculinity under the pressures of war and empire. In fact, my excuse for not writing to you is that I have been far too busy reading these soldiers' letters from World War I to even consider writing my own. I have found them to be deeply revealing in describing fear, trauma, death, and the desire for self-preservation on the battlefield. Endlessly compelling. When I tell strangers that I'd like to focus on masculinity in World War I in graduate school, they are usually quite surprised. After all, I am a woman of Japanese and British descent who went to a historically women's college in Massachusetts. But to me, this subject feels completely aligned. Why not focus on men? I have always held a sincere interest in people completely unlike me. People of a different gender, a different country, a different time period. What's more, I had a wonderful, truly feminist college education, which has inspired me to take a closer look at how patriarchy can sometimes harm men just as much as women. Exploring these letters thoroughly feels like the right next step. I admit that there are times when I feel quite odd for going down this path. Most of my friends are off to big consulting and finance jobs, while I am here, obsessing over a form of communication people barely use anymore. But I still like it. I wrote handwritten notes to all my professors before leaving college. This voiceover itself is a letter to you. It is inspired by my vision of you out there somewhere, ensoling the world with your special energy. It is a promise that I carry you with me, and that my words will never leave you behind. I know you will receive them with your usual care.